Well, back by popular demand this year for Saddle Up is the one and only Rodeo Insider. She is Alanna Nolan. Now, Alanna, we had you on the show last year to give viewers and folks back home a little bit more of an in-depth look into the sport of rodeo and wagon racing. So give us an idea about what you're going to be talking about this year with us.
Well, same thing. I mean, we're going to talk about some of the athletes and who's hot coming in. Right now, we're in the middle of Cowboy Christmas, so it's the busiest time of year in the rodeo season. There's about 40 rodeos going on all over North America right now, and these cowboys are trying to get to as many of them as possible. And the guys who have momentum coming into Calgary Stampede are the ones with the advantage for sure.
Now, momentum is important. If they just won, they might be more inclined to perform well again. But wouldn't some guys also have some injuries because they're in the middle of so many rodeos?
That's right. So getting on so many bulls, so many horses, roping so many cows, things like that. That's why sports medicine team is here. They take care of our guys. They get them primed and ready to go, and that's why they're here at the greatest outdoor show on earth.
Now, who are we going to be looking for and keeping an eye on for our rodeo cowboys and cowgirls this year?
Well, in the bareback riding, Casey Field is just coming off a huge win at Ponoka. It's like a $7,000 check. That helps anybody's bank account. So look for him. He won it here a couple of years ago, so I think he's going to have a great stampede. And Taos Muncie just won Ponoka as well in the bronc riding. He rode Timely Delivery for an 88-point ride. And, you know, it's possible that he could get on that horse again here at Calgary, and that would be quite the matchup to see.
What about some of our barrel racers? Who are we looking at?
Kaylee Bass just won Ponoka, and Mary Walker won Airdrie. So they're the fastest girls in the West for sure.
Their names we've heard here at the Stampede before. What about when we move into the wagon racing, the old Rangeland Derby?
Yeah, well, Kurt Benz-Miller, again, just won Ponoka, won the dash there. So, I mean, his horses are firing on all cylinders. He's ready to roll here. He's been in the dash here before, so I would not be surprised to see him here on day 10. And then our defending champion, Jason Glass. I mean, his horses are primed and ready to go, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him in the winner's circle either.
And we can't ever count out Kelly Sutherland, can we?
Well, the king. He called him the king for the reason, right?
Right. Awesome, Alanna. Now let's talk a little bit. Your shows will be a little bit different. You will still be covering the rodeo and the chucks. Tell us what the folks at home will see when they tune in.
Well, rodeo is going to a half-hour show now, so we're going to be showing you the top 4 or 5 rides every day. You're still going to hear from the go-around winners and get some insight into what went into their rides, how they're feeling, what they're anticipating for Calgary Stampede. For the Chuck Wagon show, we're still going to show you every heat, and you'll hear from some of the drivers as well. So it should be it'll be a fast-paced. You'll get all your rodeo and check information in a quick.
And even more of this, girl. You'll be on hosting with Mr. Mike LaBelle for both shows, and so people can catch the Cirque Pro Chucks on Shaw at 11 o'clock, as well as the rodeo on Shaw at 11:30.
That's right.
All right, and you can of course catch Alanna Nolan, the Rodeo Insider, each day here on Cowboy Casino Saddle Up on Shaw TV, and we'll be back right after this.